Okay, this should be our last video in a series of videos creating a really simple light plot in Vectorworks Spotlight 2024. In this video, we're going to put in a key, we're going to put in position summaries, just going to finish up. Now, the one thing I thought about, and I want to be really clear, is this is a real simple. We are using just the basic bits of Vectorworks Spotlight for this. This is our class using some of the topics of light plot creation. Vectorworks is supremely powerful and able to create pretty amazing light plots and give you a lot of control over what you do, what you see, how you design. It's pretty remarkable. Just want to make that clear. So to start, we're going to make position summary for each lighting position. Now, some designers do this, some don't. I choose to do this simply because when I'm creating this light plot, I'm sitting on my couch, sitting in my chair, sitting in my office, creating this. It's quiet, might be listening to some tunes, but it's not distracting. If you've ever been part of a light hang, sometimes it gets kind of crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of sound, a lot of noise, a lot of stuff. And if I can provide the master electrician with a count for each position, and something that'll make the hang go a little faster, a little easier, a little more accurate, I will do that. So what we're going to do is, we're going to make a position summary for each position, and we're going to start with front of house. And once you make one, the others are you'll get it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the lighting position itself. We're going to come down and we're going to click on Insert Position Summary. Okay, and what it did was it put something in here, and it kind of puts it right in the middle of the pipe, and that's kind of weird. But what we're going to do is I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here, but if you see there's a little red, very light red box, and when you that's the insertion point for this object. So I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it, pull it off to the side here. And we'll put it right here. Let's do that. Okay. And it gives us counts, but what I want to do is I want to show you how that is set up. So let's click on Build List over in the Object Info palette. And it usually what it does, Vectorworks is pretty smart, and it will tell you when you open it up for the first time, it will look probably something like this, okay? And it's pretty good about giving you just what you have on the pipe. So as it says here, you can click on used, what the symbols are being used, okay, for the front of house position. So items and elements to display, so we want them all to come over, so I will use this double arrow, and there they are. Over here is all the setup things. You can kind of play with this. If it doesn't look exactly right for you, you can do that. You can set margins. You can set where the insertion point is. That's pretty cool. You can have a single line border. You can set all that. You can set the title, what it looks like. I'm going to click on Show Symbols, and there's other things. You can show the wattages of the fixtures, you can show the weights, you can show counts. I like showing counts. That's usually what I show for the position. So I'm just going to click on OK. Oh, yes, we will save that. And let's see, it is not showing our symbols. Let's come back here. Shows OK. It didn't take. There we go. So now our symbol should be there. You kind of have to move it around just a little bit again. And here is our position summary for the front of house position. Now it's just a matter, we can go through and we can click on each position, insert position summary. Let's come over, we're going to drag it back, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get these, I drag the whole symbol, so I'm going to deselect the pipe, click on the position summary. I'm just going to kind of drag it off to the side and just drag it over so it's kind of outside of the theater proper, sort of. We're going to come back to this. I'm just going to kind of click on and get all of these insert positions. So do you wish to override the existing filter? Yes, I do. All right. Let's do that. Okay. Move that over. Okay, I just line them up because of the anal retentive that way. We're going to come back and we're going to select electric 3, insert position summary, just kind of getting them all. Move this guy over. And now we have a little bit of overlap. So I'm just going to I'm going to set it up just a little bit higher so it's not, but it's labeled, which is nice. Now electric 4 is going to be just a little bit higher as well, but let's get this, pull it over, and here we are. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try selecting all of these, just see what happens if I can adjust all of them at the same time. So I selected all of the position summaries, then I went over to the object info palette and I clicked on build list, show symbols. Let's see, did it do it? No, it looks like it just put in the first one, so let's just click come through, show symbols, okay, show symbols, build list, show symbols, okay, build list, and show symbols. All right. So we have all of our position summaries in, okay, and now I'm gonna slide these up. They don't necessarily need to be like right straight across from them. It helps sometimes, but I'm gonna slide these up a little bit, because now what we're going to do is we are going to make our instrument key the overall key for the entire light plot, and that's going to have more information on it. We're going to need some more room, so we're just going to kind of leave that right there. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to get rid of our little 45-degree fella right there, and what I'm going to do is I want to come over to our tool sets, and I'm going to click on the lighting, and if you look right here, equipment summary key tool, I'm going to click on that, and I'm just going to click and put it in. I'm going to click once, click twice, and it puts it in the drawing. Now what it says there, it says please select build list in the object info palette. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. We're going to click on build list. And now here we go. Now it shows us all of the different lights and everything that we have in the drawing. Okay. So there's what I'm going to do. We don't want to have everything, but we're going to select all of the lighting symbols that we're using. So I'm just going to select and send it over. I'm going to send the fixtures over first. Okay, there we go. I think we have that right there. Okay, and then we have our practical. I'm going to send that over. Then I'm going to send over our barn door. I'm going to send that over, and I think that is all of the lighting symbols and the lighting information that we need. Now the nice thing is I can arrange these. So I like to have everything. I like to have the smallest fixtures first. So I'm going to put 36 up here, or 26, I'm going to put my 19 degree. That's just the way I like to do it. So I have 19, 26, 36. I have my pars here, okay? And then I have our Colorado bat and our strip light. And then I have the practical symbol, that triangle, and then I have our barn door. So these are the things that are going to go into the list. Now there's a couple things I want to do, I want to add in, okay? I want to separate out, and I'm going to do something here, and I'm going to click on other elements, and I want, let's see, I want divider, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to select that, I'm going to send it over, and what I want that to do is I want that to be between the practical and the accessory. I'm going to get down there. Here we go. All right. And then something that I want to do is I want to have something in here called the typical symbol, which is sort of the key to, you know, what does everything on the plot mean. So you'll see in a second. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to pop it over, and I'm going to, again, put that in down. I'm going to put that right at the bottom. So here we go. So now I have everything kind of the way I want it. I have show key title. I'm going to make this a double line because I like it. And I don't really want wattages. All I need is the show symbols and the counts. That's all I really need. So, but the one thing we have to do is I have to tell Vectorworks, what does this typical symbol look like? So if you click on it, and you have this in your, I double clicked, I'm sorry, okay, we're going to go, and if we look under miscellaneous items, and you will have this, click on miscellaneous items, okay, and come over here and click, you will see key symbol. Click on that and click select, and click OK. Oh, come on, there we go. And now let's click on OK and see what happens. So here is our key right here, and it looks like let's get back here. Our typical symbol is a little bit off to the side. I think I can move that. I can grab, no, let's see. That's weird. Okay, so it looks like I should be able to move that. I'm not 100% sure why it's not allowing me to move that. But what I'm going to do, so it's taken up some space. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move some of these keys. I'm going to move them up on top. Again, as long as they're there and they're labeled, it will be of benefit to the master electrician. So I'm going to move these up here. We have space. Let's use it. I'm going to bring the key over, drag it over here. And yeah, that's weird why that's off to the side. I will have to figure that out. But if anybody figures that out and wants to respond to this, please do. But again, here is all of our symbols, all of our counts, everything that we need to do the entire show. So I'm going to zoom out. We're going to look at everything here. So here's our plot. It is done and ready to hang. And this is the end of our video series. We started from scratch. We started with our ground plan and our scenery, and we added in pipes. We added in focus points. We added in our front light. We added in our top light. How do you choose? How do you make those choices? You know, using the tools of Vectorworks Spotlight. We started adding in unit numbers and channel numbers and DMX addresses. And then we practical fixtures, and then we did this, these position summaries and instrument key. So folks, that is it. Hopefully you found some value in this, and if you have any questions, get a hold of me or leave them in the comments. Thanks much, and have a great day.